Come on. Come on. Oh, God. Okay, bear with me, guys. All right. Hopefully, we get some friends in here. I'm gonna make sure my sound is working. Testing. Yes, it's working. All right, so I had a request. Last weekend, I made a beaded necklace using dagger beads. Actually, going to show you guys. And it was a total blast. So this was last weekend's piece that I created live. It's a nice statement piece. This is available on my website. The link is down in the description. So now the request was to bead something with pinks. Can I zoom out? No, I can't zoom out. So I'm going to lift you guys up. And hey, Darlene, how's it going? So, okay, we're playing with pinks. And this is a challenge because I personally do not super love pink. So I had to scrounge up some things, and that was fun. Yay, good. Thank you, Darlene. All right, so we're going to dump some focals here. And these are Morganite gemstone beads. And did it zoom out for you guys? Let me refresh my page here. Oh, okay. There we go. There's a lag between this and my computer. Okay, so we have some focals here. I have some pink water pearls. We want to have two that are similar. Yeah, you guys can see that. I'm glad you're good, Darlene. Hope you've been having fun with your rocks and things. These are spacers. These are blue agate. This is just, I love just finding a hodgepodge of things that I think might look good together. And this is definitely a hodgepodge. Obviously, this was a stretch bracelet at some point. We're just going to put those there for now. Oh my gosh, you've been beating spiders? How fun. That's awesome. We have some clear quartz. We're just going to put those there. Basically, I'm just putting beads on the tray here as I go. I don't really have anything in mind. I just know the requested theme is pinks. Those will look good there. These are check glass rondelles. We use those. Okay. Thank you for being here. For everybody watching, this necklace here, sitting to the left, I made during the last Friday's live stream. That was a blast. It is available on my website, and shipping is free on that one. The fun thing about gathering a color theme and hodgepodge of beads is, like, I'm using things that are all mixed together, so in a way it gets organized after the fact, because then anything left over goes into separate baggies, which is amazing. So we're probably going to use those. Oh, here's some more clear quartz. Let's see. And I have some little pinks here. Maybe I'm going to put a little pink one there. We're going to pop out this clear quartz. And so what I've been doing, I've been having a blast designing beaded necklaces. I've been putting together bead bundles and listing them on Facebook Marketplace. So you guys can find, I kind of dig this right here. You guys can find bundles of beads on my Facebook Marketplace. This is African strawberry quartz. My Facebook is Bailey Where I Weaved Uniques, if you guys do want to go check that out. Oh, I have 2 sunstones. 2 of those. Do I have any more of those cubes? No, I don't. So this, I'm really digging that. Maybe I'll put a sunstone here and a sunstone here. And we need, do I only have 1 pink rondelle? There's 1. I only have 1. Oh, there's 2. Okay. So we're going to scooch all this over because I want to put a pink rondelle here. What did you guys think of this so far? I'm really digging this. Okay, and then I have, I have all these spacers. These are just seed beads. I'm not sure about those yet. I've got quite a variety here to play with. For the closure, I'm actually going to use clamshell findings and crimps. I want to try that out. I've seen it done. I've never done it, but I like the look. Oh, these are peach moonstones. I actually am thinking, instead of, because I want this necklace to be proportionately sound. I love saying that. It just rolls off the tongue so nicely. Proportionately sound. I gotta stand this bead up. There we go. Okay. I like that. We have the moonstones there. Hey, thank you, Darlene. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, okay. And maybe I'll add more pearl. Yeah, because I only have 2 left. I want to use them. So we'll do, let's do blue. We're going to do 2 blue. And I actually want to add, I'm going to start adding these purple check beads. So a purple and then a blue. And then a purple and then a blue. And then we'll put these little pink guys next to the pearl. Everything's nice and symmetrical still. So I'm going to do a 16-inch necklace. So that'll be nice. That's a good length for something like this, I think. So, and I'll have so much left over. So these strawberry quartz, I'm going to put in a bag for a bead bundle. So I'm going to put those up here. Oh, there's 2 more moonstones. So I could use those. Do we feel I should put some of these Morganites in? I'm not sure about that. There's so much here to work with. Okay, we got a blue, and then we'll do a clear quartz, and then we'll do a purple. Oh, and then a moonstone. Yeah. Purple and moonstone. And then another purple. Oop. And clear quartz. I'm loving how this is turning out. It's looking so good. Okay. We're not using that because I'm using copper findings. Okay, so now I'm going to do a blue rondelle. And I'm sorry, I hope I'm not missing anything, you guys. Between my phone live stream, it's like now, but what I'm seeing on my laptop is so laggy, it's ridiculous. Like I am at the 12 mark, but on my laptop I see that I'm at the 9 mark. That's funny. Either way, I hope you guys enjoy watching this. So we got 2 strawberry quartz. I don't even need those silver spacers. So these are probably going to go into a grab bag. A bead bundle bag. I have so much stuff. It's crazy. So I've been creating while putting together bead bundles. Do I not have another blue rondelle? No, I do not. So we are not going to put this in that. Okay. So we're going to use purple one. And then we're going to go. So we're going to start tapering this off. So I'm just going to stick with small beads. We'll do a quartz. And then a rose quartz. Quartz. Rose quartz. Try not to get lost in my pattern here. Oh, I love that, Darlene. I appreciate that. Rose quartz and a clear quartz. I know what you mean. You're watching somebody else create, and then you want to make something. I totally feel that. I didn't even use hardly any of these blues. That's funny. Okay, so now for tools, I have my crimping pliers. I highly recommend crimping pliers. I have my soft flex wire cutters. I love these. I actually don't need these yet because I already have a piece of wire cut. And I always cut more than I think I need. So what I'm going to do, I am going to try a different technique. So I'm actually putting this clamshell finding on first. Oh, I wonder, hang on a second. I wonder if this tiny little quartz will fit inside this clamshell. Not quite. Not quite. So I'm actually going to use a seed bead. Doing something I've never done before, and it's going to be really cool. So let's hope this works. So I have a little seed bead. I have my clamshell. And I'm going to put my crimp on, and then I'm going to put this little seed bead on, and then I'm going to bend the wire over just a bit, and then I'm going to get it back down through the crimp, and I'm going to slide the crimp all the way up as far as I can get it. And then the seed bead is blocking the wire from going through the crimp. So now I'm going to crimp the wire, making sure everything's nice and lined up. I'm going to fold it in half so it's nice and secure. And then the clamshell, I wonder if this is going to work. Everything is going to hang out in the clamshell. Nope, that didn't really work. This is an interesting technique. Like I said, I've never done this before. But it was really cool when I saw it being done. So, let's see. I'm going to... Yes, I broke the seed bead. Pretty cool. So you can't put anything with the crimp. But this is freaking sturdy. Crimps are really sturdy as long as you do it right. And I did it right. I was just trying to be extra. So now we're going to put the beads on. And we have our quartz. This is such an intricate pattern. I have no idea where that went. It just slipped out of my fingers. So I'm going to grab another quartz. Oh, there it is. It's trying to roll away. Just put that there. What are you going to make, Darlene? You're making a necklace. What color theme are you going to do? I know what you're going to make. What color theme are you going to do? So I'm going to slide all this up, and I just want to make sure everything is going to measure up right. I just dropped all those beads, you guys. At least it wasn't seed beads. Oh my God. That would be no fun. You're doing pink, yay! So you're doing this with me, basically. That's awesome. All right, round 2. Try not to drop all of it this time. So quartz, rose quartz. So I like to, if I can, I'm super weird about this, I like to feed the extra wire through at least 2 beads instead of cutting it right where the end is. I like to feed the wire through. It just makes so much sense, and I feel it's structurally integral to do that. Okay, we are back on track. Quartz, and then purple rondelle, and then a African or strawberry quartz. I still have a little bit more wire there. And then the end is tucked in the beads. Yay, sounds good, Darlene. You know what? I would hug you if I could. With all your support and spreading the word about me, I really would. I'm giving you a mental hug right now. Oh, yeah. So I was going to make sure things were at the right measurement. And then I dropped the beads. Okay, yeah, so we're looking good. We are looking good. Okay, I was just taking a peek at my microphone to make sure it didn't die on me. It shouldn't. So, I have a few months to get my YouTube channel up to 4,000 watch hours because YouTube is changing their monetization requirements to 8,000 watch hours. So I'm going to do my bestest to, oh, I skipped a bead. I'm going to do my best to get up to that amount, and with your guys' help, if you just watch my tutorials and all that good stuff, that would help a lot. That would help so much, even if you just play them in the background or something. Let's see. Monday, I have a class at work. I have a leather wrap bracelet tutorial I want to do, and I'm gonna do it within this next week. And it's a fun bracelet. And then I do want to do eventually a basic bead stringing video as well. So those two things are on my YouTube tutorial to-do list. Yeah, you should be able to, Darlene. Gauge wire. So this is beading wire. It is medium. So with beading wire, it's 49 strands of stainless steel wire twisted together, coated in a nylon. And there's 4 different sizes. There's very fine, there's medium, and there's heavy. So depending upon the size of your beads, you would want to use that size wire. Medium is widely used for a lot of necklaces. If I was to do a necklace for all of these, I would use a fine wire. Because if I use like a medium wire with these, the necklace would be really stiff because the wire would be too mighty for those little beads. So I hope that helps. Thanks, Darlene. I try my best. I try my best to show up for you guys with the busy life that I have. Okay. This necklace is gonna be so cool. Everything's coming out evenly. Thanks, Darlene. I hope so. That's awesome. I'm glad it made lots of sense. It's almost put together. It feels so good to use stuff. I get like such a satisfaction out of using supplies because I have so much supplies, it's ridiculous. I have seen worse, but I don't want to get to that point because I would get very overwhelmed. I don't like having lots of stuff. Okay, so this bead just seems really small. We're going to pick a different little rosy quartz. That one's a little bit better. You bead on, 0.5 millimeter hemp. Wow. Well, that works. And you can use the clamshells with that too. The clamshell closures. Okay, I'm going to just put this around my neck. And, Is this beadboard wrong? No way. Okay, so this, or maybe it's because I'm wearing another necklace. Let me try that again. Thank you, Darlene. You probably hear the necklace hitting the... Well, no. This isn't. This is about 16 inches. Okay. I could always add an extender. All right, you know what? I got to add more beads. So, this is what happens when things like this happen. So what I will do is I'll lay the necklace and I'll slowly pull the beading wire through, but you want to be careful. You don't fling the beads everywhere. I'm laying my finger down. So that I can keep my pattern. But I need to add beads, but because I have such an intricate pattern going on here, I need to add beads to each side. But I had already closed off one side. So we've got to take everything off, which is fine. I would rather do that. Just gonna carefully, and yes, I'm kind of messily getting the beads off the beadboard, on the beadboard, I mean, but at least they're all in order. That's all that matters. Just being super gentle. I know this sunstone goes there. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Losing control a little bit. That goes there. That goes there. Okay. The magnetic clasps are really nice. So I'm actually going to add, a purple rondelle. And then I'm going to add a clear quartz, a pink bead, a clear quartz. So I've added 2 pink beads. And I have enough for the other side, which is perfect. Okay. So basically what I did is I repeated this. right here to add length and just added an accent in it. So now I'm going to put all those beads back on. And then this will not be a choker. Thank you, darling. Yeah, macrame, there's no saving it if you mess up. You're definitely right on that one. You got to be a lot more mindful with that. All right, so I'm adding clear quartz and then a purple rondelle and then the moonstone and then the purple rondelle and then the clear quartz. Oh. And then the blue rondelle. I'm so glad I took the time to do this. Okay, and then a pearl. Pearl, pink quartz, blue agate, purple rondelle, African strawberry quartz, sunstone, purple check glass cube. Oh no, I'm missing one. Hang on. So I have the sunstone. I need the pink rondelle. Pink rondelle first. And then the cube. And then the clear quartz. And then the pink rondelle. Moonstone. We're doing okay with this. Yeah, and then the pink rondelle. Clear quartz. Blue agate. Pearl. Pink rondelle. Okay. This is going to lay a lot more nicely around the neck. And this is the center of the necklace, this strawberry quartz. And then the next pink rondelle. And then pearl, blue agate, quartz, pink rondelle. Is my microphone still on? Yes, it is. I just know I didn't charge it recently, so that's why I'm worrying about that. All right, and then moonstone. Cube. Oh, that doesn't seem quite right. So we have moonstone, the quartz. Okay. Cube. Rondelle. Sunstone. African strawberry quartz. Purple rondelle. Agate. Rose quartz. Pearl. Almost there. Blue rondelle. Quartz. purple rondelle, moonstone. It is, yeah. If I would have just took all these beads off, I would not have been able to really remember this pattern. If I just willy-nilly took them off. That's why I tried to keep them in order, because I'm really happy with how this pattern turned out. Okay, so we're adding this section on, and then I got to add a purple rondelle. And then add Darlene, I have been doing this for so long, I just know the things. I was actually thinking about that the other night. I'm like, how do I just know all these things so easily? And then I'm like, I've just been doing it for so long. It's just wired into my brain. Okay. Now we're going to lay this around my neck. Oh, that is much better. All right, and now we're going to finish this off. So, I need a sip of coffee. It's a miracle. Okay, so I have my crimp and my other clamshell. So I need to put the clamshell on first. If I can hold anything, geez. Okay. And then I'm going to feed the wire back down through. But I have to be cautious with this so I don't totally pull the wire through. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pliers in here so I can pull all this down. And I also don't want this so snug that the necklace is just like too tight. I still want it to be flexible. Okay, so I'm going to open this clamshell all the way out so I can properly crimp. This technique is so interesting. I'm just trying to fold the crimp in half. I need different pliers. Okay. Nice. And actually the beading wire perfectly lines up with these holes, which I really like. Okay, so now I gotta get this wire down through some beads because I would really like to do that. because like I said, I'm very weird about that. I just don't like the idea of cutting the beading wire right at the closure of the necklace. Okay, there's the end of it. So I'm going to try to get it out in between these two beads. There we go. Okay. Just going to pull that through all the way. There we go. And then I'm going to cut that off and then tuck this end into the next bead because we want it covered. We don't want it stabbing you. Nobody wants that. There we go. Nice and smooth. Okay. And it's nice and flexible. Right. Yeah. And this turned out really freaking nice. So now I need a lobster claw. I am trying to think of where those are. Darlene, thank you. Lobster claw. Let me look in here. Yep, here we go. So jump rings and a lobster claw. I gotta figure out something to do with this really pretty leaf. All right, we got our lobster claw. And I have a ton of jump rings. Yep, after I get these findings on, I'm gonna move the bead board and lay it out so you guys can see it. I need a bigger jump ring for, oh wait, I really need to start using these dang things. So I'm gonna grab a small jump ring so I can attach a really pretty closed rope style jump ring. No, it's a antiqued bronze patina leaf is what it is. I really need to use these. I have so many. Okay, so I got this really pretty rope style soldered jump ring. Yay! All right, now I'm going to move all this stuff so we can see this necklace in its full glory. I love it. I'm going to zoom. Hopefully you guys can see it okay. I love this. Oh, actually, so what I did for the last live stream is I turned the camera to me. So we're going to do some flipping around. So close your eyes if you have trouble with things like this. So let me, oh, dang it. I have to have it freaking sideways. Okay, give me a second. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get the phone to stay. Just bear with me. Bear with my crap here. Since I can't. Oh my God, this thing. Oh, I got this. Hang on. Got this. I am smarter than these little things, I promise. Okay, that was funny. Hello, everybody. Okay. Phone stay. I feel like it's barely bouncing. So this necklace that I'm wearing, I taught a basic bead stringing class today, and this is what I made. It's gold glitter glass because glitter glass is not a stone, and they call it gold stone. But it's tiger's eye with gold glitter glass and bronze spacers. That's it. It's just very simple, very earthy. The one I just made, we're going to see how this looks. So that's fun. Yeah, see, good thing I added more beads because, oh my God. That sits so nicely. Let me get a little more straighter. I don't know how to get straight towards the camera. There we go. That's more straight. That's nice. Cool. Thank you, Darlene. Okay. So I'm going to flip this back down. So we're going to be flipping. I'm going to try to cover the camera while doing so. There we go. Now I have to get it to stay. This is so hard. Okay, hang on. Hang on, guys. I got this. We good? Nope, it's falling. This is hilarious. Okay, it's staying. All right. So, if I was going to sell this necklace, zoom out, I would sell this at $35 free shipping. The necklace from last weekend, last Friday is this one. And it is currently available on the website. Very statement piece for sure. Here you guys go. You can really see it. So the link to this is down in the description. On that note, let me know to anybody that rewatches this. Once YouTube processes this, the replay will be available and you guys can watch it. Let's get me to 4,000 watch hours, guys. That would be amazing. I would be so grateful. Please like this, share this video, go check out my other tutorials, and let me know what you guys want to see next Friday. You can comment on last Friday's video or any of my posts or something and let me know what color theme you want to see me play with. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope